Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. In this video, we're going to talk about Super 8s of T20 World Cup edition 2024. And we're going to talk about Group 2, which we call it as Group of Death because it has really good teams in it in South Africa, England, and host USA and West Indies. Uh, I mean, terrific teams, teams which have very good explosive batting lineups, very depth in their in the batting as well. So the first team that we're going to talk about is South Africa, and I so I certainly feel this is a team where many people are not uh, predicting that they'll win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end up winning the tournament. They have the players, they have the bowlers, they have the batsmen, they have the combination. It's all about how mentally they can go in and perform for the team. So seeing this team, bro, and like I mentioned, their strength is everything. You know, they have batting in leading by right now the best batsman in T20, Klaasen, Markram. You have Decock at the top. Mm. You know, Stubbs comes in between, and they have very good spinners in Maharaj as well as
Shamsi,
what's his name?
Shamsi.
Shamsi, yeah. Shamsi. And they have very good fast bowlers leading by Rabada and Nokia coming back to form.
Yeah.
And Bartman actually, you know, he's doing as a third base really well. So this team has very good this thing, very good combination, and they're right now have been unbeaten. So if what is their weakness that any team can take advantage of in this Super Rates?
I think only weakness for South Africa is themselves, man. I think that's the best thing I can say. One good thing from South Africa's perspective, this tournament is they haven't lost a close game in the whatever games they have won it closer. So no, people can take it
Mm.
otherwise that they have been scratchy and they haven't been convincing enough. But I take it as a positive way. This is a team which people actually have put that stamp that these people will choke under pressure. But I personally feel that this season around, instead of getting a lot of pressure, the game against Nepal, they could have lost that game very easily. But the last over bowled by Otnil Bartman proved that South Africa is here with a purpose. And this South African
Mm.
team under Eden Markram is looking really different and they are looking determined. And everybody has the roles
It's
set to their names. So, as you rightly pointed out, I really won't be surprised if South Africa goes all the way to the finals this season.
Yeah. So the next team that we're going to talk about is West Indies, and you could feel you could have the. I think I'm sensing that this team playing at home. I think they have very rejuvenated energy that they're playing with a different brand of cricket, and I think being ably led by Roman Powell, and I think this West Indies team still has that explosive batting lineup, and if you have like players like Nicholas Puran or Shane Rutherford, if they have their day, I think they can win the matches single-handedly on those days. And what do you feel West Indies should take advantage regarding their team? And what are the weaknesses that the other teams can exploit?
I think West Indies have their formula really set, and as they are the home team, they know what to do, And of course, as we rightly spoke about South Africa, same applies to West Indies. The role is defined. Role clarity is really there. Only one thing which I actually, will suggest West Indies to do is, don't play both. Romario Shepherd and Roston Chase. If you can play with somebody like Obed McCoy in your 11, you can compromise one of Chase and Shepherd, because the same thing which we spoke about India, that the depth in the batting, you are compromising your potential match-winning bowling lineup. So if you even the match today which happened against England, Obed McCoy was dropped for bringing in somebody like Shepherd. So instead of doing all these things, you can compromise either one of them. And if you can bring in someone like Obed McCoy, with him, somebody like Akil Hussain, Alzari Joseph, and Moti, I think this attack is really handy for these conditions. And if they have the batting to chase literally anything. So that is the only thing which I think West Indies should consider. Other than that, this team is set. this team can beat any team at any given circumstance. I am saying this despite the fact that they lost to England today.
Okay. So the team that we want to talk about is next is the defending champions England. They have scratchily qualified to the Super 8. They wouldn't have thought about it, but looking at it, I think they're slowly peaking it. Philip Salt is performing. Butler, I mean, he's a very class player today. He hasn't really lit up the tournament as of yet, but you can never write him off. And you have players like Bastow, who's coming at number 4 and doing things for them. Livingston, yeah, England is that team which is filled with batsmen and bowlers, and you could see the quality, and you could see the reason why Australian media and Australian players, quite jokingly, they were saying it would be better if they do not make it to the Super 8s, and you can completely understand it. So what do you think are the weaknesses that the other teams in the group can take advantage and knock them off?
I think only issue with England is they have dropped Will Jacks for accommodating Sam Curran. I think that's again a really, really strange move, if you ask me. And when you have already have someone like Reece Topley at your disposal who can bowl with the new ball, and you also have someone like Liam Livingstone who can give you those couple of overs, you really don't need someone like Sam Curran in this lineup. Bring in Will Jacks, drop Sam Curran. I think your 11 is set, and you have quality bowling, man. You have good new ball bowler with Reece Topley, with sheer pace of Jafra Archer and Mark Wood, and experience of Adil Rashid and Moeen Ali. I think this team is again a champion material, and also they are the team which can beat any team at any given circumstances.
On any conditions as well.
Any
So yeah,
condition.
it is that. So the other team that we're gonna last talk about is USA. I think they have played remarkably well, and they deserve their spot in the Super 8, and they have shown a lot of character. And I think this has been the favorite team for the fans. I think if when the USA is playing somewhere, you want them to do well. Uh, and the story has been nothing but phenomenal. And it's not like they won with fluke. It wasn't like that. They beat Bangladesh before in a series before the World Cup, and they beat Pakistan, which I felt was very strategically they did it well. So they have that quality, they have that experience and everything, but they're up against very three good quality sides. So do you see them making any one or two, win one or couple of matches against these teams, and make it much more interesting in the table?
I think they have the capacity. They almost ran South Africa close the other night. So you can expect anything with this team. And England, South Africa, England and West Indies, the brand of cricket they play, you can expect USA to, I won't be surprised if USA goes on and upsets either one of the team. Even if they don't, even if they go unbeaten in, not winning any matches, I will still say that USA has done their job really well, and they have been really phenomenal, and they have qualified for the next World Cup. That itself is a very big achievement. I think this team will grow really fast and really quickly. They have the potential, they have everything at their disposal.
Okay, but okay, guys, that's it from us. We'll see you guys in other videos. Until then, tata, bye bye, see you.